Good morning, students. How you all are? Hope you all are well. Today we are going to start the second part of chapter 4, The Diary of Anne Frank. Okay, students. So in the last class we had already discussed about Anne Frank. We had seen that how she got this diary and how much important is this diary in her life. So this is the second part of chapter 4, and today we will see that who all are there in the Anne's life, and we will also see that how she writes the diary. So students, I am in page number 54, sorry 51, and from this page we will start our today's class. So take your book. Since no one would understand a word of my story to Kitty, Kitty is Anne's diary, है ना? As she feels that that diary is her best friend, so she had named it as Kitty. If I were to plung means to jump, write in, I would better provide a brief sketch of my life, much as I dislike doing so. So, in the first paragraph, Anne, she's saying that she wanted to give a brief sketch of her life to Kitty. है ना? Although she does not like a brief sketch, but still she says that she is going to give a brief sketch. The reason is that just imagine कि आप भी अगर कहीं किसी से मिले हैं तो आप कोशिश करते हैं कि अपनी फर्स्ट मीटिंग में उसको अपना पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन दे कि आप कहाँ से हैं, हु ऑल आर योर ब्रदर्स सिस्टर्स, एंड इन दिस वे यू गिव अ ब्रीफ स्क्रैच और इंट्रोडक्शन अबाउट योर सेल्फ. सो इन द सेम वे Anne is going to give a brief sketch of her life to Kitty, and in the whole this second paragraph you will just see that who all are there in Anne's family, what is the name of her father, mother, her grandmother, and also her sister, in which all places they lived. We will get the details of all this thing in this second paragraph. So I am going to start it. My father, the most adorable father I have ever seen, did not marry my mother until he was 36 and she was 25. My sister Margot was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. I was born on 12 June 1929. I lived in Frankfurt until I was 4. My father emigrated to Holland in 1933. My mother, Edith Holder Frank, went with him to Holland in September, while Margaret and I were sent to Aachen to stay with our grandmother. Margaret went to Holland in December. I followed in February, when I was plunked down on the table as birthday present for Margaret. So basically in this paragraph you can see that what is the name of her father. Adorable means lovable, and what is the name of her father, what is the name of her mother, her sister, in which all places they lived. You can see all this thing. Normally it happens many times when parents used to go to a different place, they used to keep their children in the custody of grandmother, you know. So same it was done in the case of Margaret and Anne. When their parents moved to Holland, they had means Margaret and Anne, they were kept in the custody of their grandmother. And just look at the last line, already I had underlined it, that's very important. So this is how beautifully this girl presents something. What she was saying, I was plunked down on the table as a birthday present for Margaret, है ना. तो जिस दिन मार्गेट का बर्थडे था, सो एन उस दिन ऐसा प्रेजेंट उस दिन घर में गई थी. शी इज़ कंपेयरिंग हर सेल्फ एज अ बर्थडे प्रेजेंट फॉर द Margaret. So because of all this beautiful lines and beautiful comparisons which Anne makes in her diary, her diary, her writing is believed to be a matured and very creative writing. We will move to the next paragraph. I started right away at the Montessori Nursery School. I stayed there until I was 6, at which time I started in the first form. In the sixth form, my teacher was Mrs. Coopers, the headmistress. At the end of year, we were both in tears as we said a heartbreaking farewell. Okay, so already we had seen that the Anne is a very expressive girl. वो अपने आप को बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस करती है जो भी उसकी फीलिंग्स है. सो शी हैड ऑलरेडी डिड एक्सप्रेस्ड हर फीलिंग to her one of the teacher, Mrs. Copres. So and when she was in the Montessori school, and now she's just moving to the next grade, and at that time during their farewell, both the teacher and the student were in tears मतलब दोनों को बहुत बुरा लगता है, because now they are both of them are going to be apart from each other. So from this paragraph you can understand the relation, what kind of relation our Anne is having with her teachers. Because of her very good behavior, the way she expresses, she got bonded with the teacher, and during the day of farewell they both were in the tears. In the summer of 1941, grandma fell ill and had to have an operation, so my birthday passed with a little celebration. So basically, as we had already discussed that while making this diary entry, she was a 12-13-year-old girl. So basically बच्चों के में हमेशा ऐसा होता है कि वो अपने बर्थडे को हमेशा याद रखते हैं, and they wanted to celebrate it with their friends, they wanted to have a gift, they wanted to have party and so many things. But on her birthday time, her grandma was ill and she had an operation. So she remembers that due to her grandma, as she was ill, she was not able to celebrate her birthday. Grandma died in January 1942. No one knows how often I think of her and still love her. This birthday celebration in 1942 was intended to make up for the other. The grandma candle was lit along with the rest. So Anne says that as already her grandma, she was ill and she was not having the good time, so she died in 1942, and she's saying that the others, no one means others, and whose friends, relatives, parents and all, no one means they all, they don't know that how much love, and she's continuously thinking of her grandmother. As we had seen in this paragraph also that Anne is a girl who is able to make good relation with everyone. So as same, she had a very good relation with her grandma too, and she is now fondly missing her grandma. The four of us are still doing well. Four of us means Anne and sister and father and mother, four of us. Okay, that brings me to the present date of 20 June 1942 and the solemn dedication of my diary. Solemn means very deep and sincere. So now means in the, as we had seen that Anne just wanted to give a brief sketch of her life, that we had seen that she had given in all this paragraph, and she had said about all their family members and all those places in which they had moved, and now she is in the present day. That we will just see, we will just turn the page and we will see. So now I am in page number 52, and I turned the page. So from here means in the previous part we had seen that Anne, she was giving a brief sketch or introduction of her life, and from here we can see that she had started to write the diary. Dearest Kitty, and from here we will start. Okay, always remember that whenever if you are writing a diary in examination, you can write this, and dearest Kitty, or means you don't use the word kitty, you can write the dearest diary or dear diary. So okay, now we will see that what she have written in her diary. Our entire class is quacking in its boots. Quacking in its boots, it is a phrase which means shaking with fear and nervousness. Basically you can understand that एग्ज़ाम के रिजल्ट के एक दिन पहले का कंडीशन है ना, that is quacking in its boots. The reason, of course, is a forthcoming meeting in which the teachers decide who will move up to the next form. Form means next class or next grade, and who will be kept back. Half the class is making bets, GN and I laugh ourselves silly at the two boys behind us, CN. Actually, this GN and CN, these are all the code words or the pet names given to your friend. Maybe in your class also you might be calling your some of the friends with this kind of some codes, है ना? So in the same way as you people do, Anne had also given some code to her friends, है ना? CN and Jax, who have staked means to bet, their entire holiday saving on their bet. So in this paragraph you can see that Anne is saying that her whole class is very much worried, very much tensed, or is very much scared. The reason is forthcoming meeting or PTM or result declaration day, in which the teachers will decide that who all are going to be remain in the same class. That means कौन कौन पास होने वाला है and कौन कौन फेल होने वाला है. So she is saying that all her friends, they are betting that who all are going to stay in the current class and who all will move to the next class. No, I am not. Yes, you are. No, I am not. Even G is pleading. Pleading means to make an emotional appeal or plead, है ना? Glances and my angry outburst. Outburst means release of the emotion, मतलब suddenly कुछ express करना. Can't claim them down. If you ask me, there are so many dummies. Dummies means not real, है ना? Here dummies means according to Anne, in her class there are so many dummies. Dummies means who are not capable of passing to the next class. That about a quarter of the class should be kept back, but teachers are most unpredictable creature on the earth. अनप्रिडिक्टेबल मतलब जिसके बारे में हम कुछ अनुमान नहीं लगा सकते, मतलब कुछ कह नहीं सकते. So what Anne is saying, she is saying that whole our class is very much worrying because they are having the PTM, the result is going to be declared, and means everyone is means in the fear that whether they will be promoted to the next class. And at that time Anne makes again a very beautiful statement that teachers are most unpredictable creature on the earth, है ना? Try to understand that. आप भी कई बार बोलते होंगे टीचर्स के बारे में कि वो टीचर कुछ भी कर सकता है, हम सोच भी नहीं सकते, है ना? सो इन द सेम वे एन इज ऑल्सो सेइंग दैट द टीचर इज़ वेरी मच अनप्रिडिक्टेबल. That means a teacher can promote to any student whom he or she likes, and the same student, if not good in his behavior, it can be detained. So in the same way you can connect yourself to Anne, है ना? The statements which you all also make in your class, the same statement Anne is also making. I am not so worried about my girlfriends and myself. We will make it. We will make it means हम लोग तो पास हो जाएंगे, है ना? Anne is saying that all our friends who are girls, they will be passed. They will make it. The only subject I am not sure about is maths. Anyway, all we can do is wait. Until then, we keep telling each other not to lose heart. So as I had already said that you can connect to Anne in many ways, है ना? You also just have a fear before or one day before the PTMs. In the same way Anne is having. You people also, they say that teachers are very unpredictable. Anne is also saying one more common thing is that maths. You also don't like maths, है ना? In the same way Anne is also having some fear towards maths. I get along pretty well with all my teachers. There are 9 of them, 7 men and 2 women. Mr. Casing, the old foggy means an old-fashioned person who teaches maths, was annoyed. Annoyed means frustrated, है ना? Irritated with me for ages because I talk so much. So what Anne is saying as we had seen that Anne is very good with all the teachers, है ना. One example we had seen of Mrs. Cooper's, है ना. But now Anne is saying that she's good with all the teachers except one. So students, I was saying that Mr. Casing, है ना, he was little bit annoyed, है ना. The reason is that she used to talk so much, annoyed with me for ages, है ना. So again we can say that the Anne is presenting it very beautifully. What she is saying that for ages मतलब बहुत साल से Mr. Casing is annoyed with her, है ना. We will read the further part. After several warning, he assigned me extra homework, an essay on subject, a chatterbox. A chatterbox? What you can write about that? I would worry about that later. I decide. I jotted down the title in my notebook. Tugged means hide, है ना. It in my bag and tried to keep quiet. So in this paragraph, in the previous paragraph, we had seen that according to Anne, Mr. Casing, है ना, he is annoyed as Anne is a very talkative girl. So after giving several warnings, when Anne was not listening to Mr. Casing, what he did, he given an extra homework, है ना. हर टीचर्स का कुछ अलग तरीका होता है जो जिससे वो स्टूडेंट्स को पनिश करते हैं ना. सो मिस्टर केसिंग इज़ वन सच टीचर who is punishing Anne by giving some extra homework. And what was the homework? She have to write a essay on the subject a chatterbox. Definitely आप लोगों के लिए भी ये word थोड़ा सा different होगा. So in the same way, Anne is also very much confused at now what she have to do with all this topic, how she will write essay. Then she decided that she will not worry about it, है ना. She silently kept noted down the topic in her homework copy and just kept it in the bag. So again you can see that very Anne is a girl of very friendly behavior, है ना. वो छोटी छोटी बातों को कोई टेंशन नहीं लेती है. Although her teacher had scolded her, given an additional homework, but she is still okay with that homework, है ना. And in the last paragraph of this page, we will see that what she is going to do with that homework. That evening, after I would finished the rest of my homework, the note about essay caught my eye. Caught my eye means मेरा ध्यान उस तरफ गया, है ना. I began thinking about the subject while chewing the tip of my fountain pen. As some of you also have this habit, है ना. Whenever I see your pen and pencil, the bottom part it will be missing. It happens because of this chewing habit. Anyone could ramble. Ramble means talk or write aimlessly and leave big spaces between the words. But the trick was to come up with a convincing argument to prove the necessity of talking. So basically sometimes some of the students among you only, what they do, they sometimes what they do, in order to fill the spaces, दे मेक देयर हैंड राइटिंग लिटिल बिगर. मतलब वो थोड़ा बड़ा बड़ा लिखते हैं, स्पेस थोड़ा ज़्यादा देते हैं ताकि पेज थोड़ा भर जाए. तो वॉट एन इज सेइंग हियर, मे बी द अदर स्टूडेंट्स विल डू दिस होमवर्क इन दैट वे, बट शी इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू डू द होमवर्क इन दिस वे, बट शी इज़ गोइंग टू गिव अ कन्विंसिंग आर्ग्यूमेंट. मीन्स वो अपने होमवर्क के थ्रू कन्विंस करने की कोशिश करेगी टू मिस्टर केसिंग दैट टॉकिंग इज़ अ वेरी नेसेसिटी, है ना. विदाउट टॉकिंग one student cannot live. I thought, and suddenly I had an idea. I wrote 3 pages Mr. Casing had assigned me and was satisfied. I argued that talking is a student's trait and that I would do my best to keep it under control. So now what Anne is saying, that she is able to just write about the 3 pages, है ना, about the topic chatterbox. When the first time we all heard the topic chatterbox, even we cannot imagine that a 12-year girl can write 3 pages on such topic. But Anne is saying that she had given a very convincing argument in these 3 pages, and according to her, that talking is a trait. Trait means a necessary quality, है ना. So talking is a student's trait that must be in the student, and anyhow as it is very necessary, शी विल ट्राई टू मैक्सिमम कंट्रोल इट, है ना. ओके, so in this way she is saying it. Now we will move to the next page. I think this much is sufficient for today's class. In next class we will finish this chapter. Okay students, by that time you read the chapter and write down the word meanings in your class or copy. Okay, thank you.